Formula One is completely changing this season, and if you're a Ferrari fan, this might be the season you've been waiting for forever. I'll explain everything, so stick around till the end. Lewis Hamilton just did something in Bahrain that no one expected. After the worst season of his career in 2025, after 0 podiums, after being beaten 19-5 in qualifying by his teammate, he showed up in 2026 smiling. Not just smiling, launching past everyone. In this video, I'll show you why 2025 was not a structural disaster, what Ferrari changed technically, what happened during Bahrain practice starts, why his race simulations were the fastest of testing, and why several engineers and personalities, including Bernie Ecclestone, believe this regulation reset could hand him an 8th world title. And no, this is not hype, this is data. Lewis Hamilton said, "A bit of my DNA is within it. I'm more connected to this one for sure." When Lewis Hamilton said the 2026 Ferrari has my DNA in it, that wasn't PR. It meant 8 to 10 months of simulator work, direct input into power delivery mapping, brake-by-wire calibration changes, suspension geometry adjustments, aero balance direction. For the first time, Ferrari didn't build a car and ask Lewis to adapt. They built it with him. That's a massive difference in elite motorsport. Because car confidence equals braking confidence, and braking confidence equals lap time. Now let's talk about Bahrain, because that's where the paddock went quiet. George Russell said, "I think Ferrari seem to be able to run higher gears than other manufacturers, which probably suggests they've got a smaller turbo." This was the first public technical hint that the Ferrari starts were a hardware choice, not a one-off driving trick. During practice starts at Bahrain Grand Prix testing, Hamilton lined up deep, lights out. He surged so aggressively he had to swerve to avoid rear-ending cars ahead. Meanwhile, Mercedes struggled with traction, McLaren bogged down, multiple cars stalled. This happened more than once. This wasn't luck, this was hardware. Here's why. For 2026, F1 removed the MGUH. That means no electric turbo assistance. Teams now rely purely on exhaust energy to spool the turbo before race start. Ferrari chose a smaller turbo. Smaller turbo equals lower rotational inertia, faster spool-up, faster boost build, better low-speed torque. Trackside observers noted, Ferrari-powered cars needed 11 seconds to prep a start. Some rivals needed 13+ seconds. That 2-second difference at 12,000 RPM, it's everything. And remember, electric deployment is restricted below 50 kilometers per hour. So race starts are pure combustion plus turbo. Ferrari optimized exactly that window. This is why Hamilton's launch looked violent. Because it was. And here's something interesting. Ferrari boss Fred Vasseur warned the paddock about the start procedure a year earlier, and later responded to rivals' safety concerns with, "If you are scared, start from the pit lane." That turbo decision can't be fixed mid-season. You can't software update a compressor wheel. This advantage is baked into metal. Now let's talk race pace, because one lap means nothing. Long runs mean everything. During Bahrain testing, Hamilton completed 150 laps in a single day. That's 2.5 race distances. His race simulation averages: opening stint softs 140.2, mid-stint hards 138.9, final stint medium 137.4. Multiple analysts reported it was the strongest race simulation of the entire test. Meanwhile, Mercedes had suspension plus power unit interruptions. Red Bull lost time to hydraulic issues. Aston Martin struggled with Honda reliability. But Ferrari, 4,300 kilometers across testing. That's roughly 14 race distances. Speed plus durability. That combination wins championships. And most importantly, they did all these with 0 major mechanical failures. And few innovation we haven't seen before. Like steel cylinder heads nobody else is running. A rear wing device. Flicktail module rivals physically cannot copy without redesigning their entire car. And a turbo strategy that goes against everything the other manufacturers chose. And 360-degree rotation wings. Former champion Jenson said on Sky Sports, "With the new regulation changes, we will see Lewis Hamilton back to his best." Formula One cars are lighter, 50% electric, 50% combustion, less ground effect dependency, more active aero, higher emphasis on energy management. Ground effect era punished late brakers, but Hamilton's style is aggressive braking, sharp rotation. Multiple analysts have said, the new generation rewards stop and go more than momentum driving. That suits Lewis. It's not nostalgia, it's physics. Hamilton himself said the winter was about rebuilding. He told the media he felt personally in the best place I have been in a long, long time. After Abu Dhabi 2025, Hamilton said he was throwing his phone away. He went silent. Then returned in Bahrain saying, "I feel mentally and physically in a better place." He changed management structure, race engineer, physical program, mental conditioning. This isn't a driver fading. This is a driver rebuilding. And at 41, experience in regulation resets matters. He has lived through 2009 aero shift, 2014 hybrid shift, 2022 ground effect shift. This is his fourth reset. Experience compounds in chaos. Now here's the real question. What if 2025 wasn't decline? What if it was investment? Ferrari sacrificed a season. Hamilton endured humiliation. And now they arrive at a full regulation reset with extra wind tunnel time, 15% more than top teams due to P4 finish, a car built around him, a structural turbo advantage, strong correlation between sim and track, competitive race pace. This isn't hype, this is alignment. Lewis Hamilton doesn't need to prove he's great. 7 titles already did that. But sport loves one thing more than dominance. It loves redemption. If Bahrain is a real indicator, if Ferrari's development curve holds, if race starts remain dominant, then 2026 might not just be competitive, it might be historic. And if you think the grid isn't nervous, watch the first corner in Melbourne. That will tell you everything.